Welcome back friends for one more video after the historic Nio Day. Before we begin, if you are not yet subscribed to our channel, please do consider subscribing in order to stay updated with the latest from the world of EV stocks. Now let us get started. Since almost a decade now, the big talk on the media has been how the next big thing is artificial intelligence, or AI, and how that AI will change the course of human civilization drastically. While almost everyone seemed to have bought the idea, not too many have a real clue of where a tangible implementation of that revolutionary AI will take place in the world. Today, in this video, we want to make the case that the single biggest area of this AI revolution is going to happen in the automotive sector, and just in general in how humans move from point A to point B. We noticed while most people have somehow accepted that an AI revolution is coming to humanity, not too many have managed to open their eyes enough to see companies like Tesla as an AI technology company yet. That of course doesn't apply to the real big institutional investors at Wall Street. Big banks and investment institutions have already opened their eyes to this reality, and it's not a random incident that we see Tesla having a valuation more than all other traditional car companies combined. Of course the exact same factors apply for Nio as well, and that's the primary reason why Nio already enjoys a valuation of $100 billion USD, although they are yet to post any net profit. Cathie Wood of ARK Invest is a genius mind when it comes to seeing innovation early, and composing its future valuation accordingly.
So we think they're going to be way ahead of the game on autonomous, and that's where the real surprises are going to be, because autonomous is a recurring revenue, very high margin, almost software as a service like opportunity, autonomous taxi networks. And what you have baked in the cake, from the street primarily, are low margin gross margins, more like auto, in the 25-30% range. We actually think gross margins, because of their battery technology, could head for 40% on the EV itself, and then the incremental revenues from autonomous would be in the 80% plus range. And we think that's what people are missing. And in our $7,000 target, so the scenario testing, we assume only a 25% chance that they're going to be up and running with autonomous within 2 to 3 years. One of the things that I'd like to focus on is the reason this is going to be such a big upside surprise is because Tesla is riding the convergence of 3 major innovation platforms. Convergence. It's very hard to analyze this in the traditional world, right? Auto analysts are not robotics experts. They are not artificial intelligence experts or battery experts. We have 3 analysts working on this model together. All of them are characterized by exponential growth during the next. We are ready for prime time. The seeds for what we're about to witness now, not just with Tesla.
As most of you would be already knowing, with their battery as a service model, Nio allows its car buyers to buy their car without buying the battery, and the buyers then in turn keep paying a monthly subscription of around $150 instead to procure the battery. Now, on the Nio Day, CEO William Li Bin announced their new Nio Autonomous Driving Service, or NAD, which will be also running on a subscription model. Nio is calling it Autonomous Driving as a Service, and will charge its users around 680 RMB or around $105 per month for the service. So, we're talking about 2 subscriptions for Nio on each of its cars sold. Traditional car companies are known to sell their car once, and make money on it only one time. However, with these subscription models, Nio will ensure that they keep raking in money almost forever even after the car is sold. This is massive news for the future balance sheet and cash flow for Nio, as they could generate huge cash flows almost like the big insurance companies, once the EV market grows bigger in China. We actually received further crucial information on the Nio Day regarding Nio's positioning in the artificial intelligence revolution of cars. Firstly, the newly announced battery swap station system 2.0 is going to be fully autonomous without requiring a human personnel. And secondly, we received the announcement that Nio's new sedan ET7 will actually be powered by 5G. That is a huge update, and confirms our understanding that Nio is setting itself up for 5G-powered robo-taxis in China very soon. As you guys would know, China has been working hard to lead the world in 5G, and has already laid out a 5G network that is far wider than in any other country. With the integration of 5G, and these new artificial intelligence-powered self-driving cars that are coming from Nio, we clearly see where the whole car industry is moving. China will most likely lead the world in this transition, even before the US, and then slowly we'll see the rest of the world adapt to this new way of mobility as well. Cathie Wood thinks that based on the projected revenue streams from autonomous driving and robotaxis, Tesla could easily have a valuation of around 4 to 5 trillion US dollars by 2025. Nio is on the same path as Tesla, and perhaps will benefit more for being a Chinese company in China, and therefore we easily see it also having a market valuation of easily 1 trillion USD sometime in the next 5 to 10 years. Exactly when they could reach the milestone is a little difficult to predict, however sometime in the current decade that should happen. As always, thanks for watching the video. And if you missed our big update where we highlighted the 8 main takeaways from the Nio Day, you can watch the video you now see on the screen.